everyone. The last tutorial that we did, we created a conversation between this duck and this chick. So now we're going to add on to that. We're going to add on a little more conversation, and then we're going to add on an animation and a background change. So let's get started. The last place we left off was that the duck asked the chick, "Would you like to play?" So now we need the chick to respond. So we are going to add a broadcast message to this script so that the duck will send a message to the chick to let him know that it's his turn to talk. So we are going to go over here to events, and we're going to use this broadcast and wait. Now, we've already used the message chick 1, so we can't use it again. We need to use a new one. We're going to select new message, and we're going to name it chick 2. Now we can click on the chick, and we're going to have the when I receive chick 2. So when I receive chick 2, we are going to have him say sure, because he wants to play with the duck. Okay? Now, the next thing we're going to do is have an animation. We are going to have the duck point in the opposite direction. And then once he points in the opposite direction, we'll have the duck and the chick walk off in this direction and have the background change. So we're going to have to broadcast a message so that the duck knows that it's his turn to turn and walk away. So we're going to go back to events, and we are going to broadcast message. And like I said, we've already used chick 1, so we need a new one. So we're going to click new message, and we're going to call this duck 2. Okay. So let's click over here in the sprite section. Let's click back on the duck, and we're going to say, when I receive duck 2. Okay. Now, when we first started off this project, one of the things that we did was we rotated the duck to where he was facing the chick. Okay. So we're going to have to take a few steps to fix that so that he'll point in the right direction. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to reset the duck back to the way that he was. So we're going to flip him horizontally so that he's in his original position. Okay. Now our code will be correct because he's starting off in his original position and he won't be backwards. So what we're going to do is we're going to add something to this very first script. The first thing we're going to add is we're going to add his location that we want him to start. We will find that in motion. You'll notice that there's a block that says go to X and then a number and Y and a number. We're going to use that block and we're going to put it at the very top so that the program knows where to start him. If you're not sure the numbers, if you look over here in the sprite section, you will see the numbers right here. If I move the duck, you'll notice that the numbers change. So wherever your sprite is that you want to start, you'll use the numbers that are over here. Okay. I want him to start at 31, -52. Okay. I also want him to start pointing in this direction. So this direction would be 90, and this opposite direction would be -90. So I want to have him starting by the -90 position, like pointing in the -90 direction. So I'm going to change this number to -90. So now when I start it, you notice that he's upside down. We need to add one more thing. We only want the duck to be able to turn left and right. So if you look over here in the motion, if you scroll down a little bit, it says set rotation style left right. So I'm going to put that at the top also. That way the duck only turns left and right. Okay. So now he's in the correct position. Now we're ready for him to turn in the 90 direction. So over here, when he receives duck 2, we want him to point in the 90 direction. Then we want him to start to walk in this direction. So I'm going to use glide. You could also use move steps. It's your decision. I'm going to use glide, and I want him to walk a little bit slow. So instead of just 1 second, I'm going to change it to 2 seconds. And I want him to walk in a straight line this way. So this direction is going to be the x-axis. X is the horizontal axis. So I want to change just this number, this 31. So if I move him this way, let's see where the number would be. It's not changing my number, but it should be about 240, I think. I will test it out and see, and then if it's not correct, I can change it. So let's test it out now. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that number. I might change it a little bit more, maybe to 260, but I think it will be good. Let's test it out and see. All right, that's pretty good. Now I'm ready for the chick to walk. So I'm going to click back on the chick. Now, I want the chick to go down the ramp first and then over. So I'm going to have him go down. Now, we said that the X is the horizontal axis. The Y is the vertical axis. So we want him to go down. So the Y will change. Okay. So when the chick receives duck 2, because we want the chick and the duck to walk at the same time. So when I receive duck 2, we want him to go down. Okay. So we're going to go to motion and we're going to have him glide. The X number is going to stay the same, but the Y number is going to change. So we're going to change it to negative 170. Okay, let's test that out and see where he ends up. Now, notice that he's a little bit too far down and he's also a little bit over. So I think we actually do want to change the X just a little bit. So let's change the X just by 10. So we'll do negative 139. And then negative 170 was too much. So we'll try negative 160. Okay. So now we'll start it again and see if that's a little bit better. Uh-oh, we have a problem. The duck is down here. He was supposed to start up here. Do you know what we might have forgotten to do? That's right, we forgot to set his original positions. So we're going to do that when we click the green flag. So we're going to have the event. When I click the green flag, we're going to go to motion and we're going to say go to XY. And remember, to double check your numbers, you look over here where the sprites are and I check negative 153, negative 61. That's the correct position. All right, now we're ready to retest our program. Oh, it's getting a little bit closer, but he needs to go over just a little bit more. So let's say, we'll say 129. And then 160 was still a little bit too much, so we'll try negative 150. Let's test it one more time, and no matter what it is, we'll just leave it that way. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Okay, now we want the duck to go this way. Okay, so I am going to actually make this a little bit shorter. So I'm going to put 0.5 just to make it happen a little faster. Then I'm going to have him glide. Remember, he wants to go this way, which is horizontal, so my X wants to change. So I'm going to change this to the same as the duck, and the duck was 260. So let's change that to 260. Okay, now I want the duck to walk faster, so I want the chick to walk faster. So the duck is going to take 2 seconds. So that means that I need this to add up to 2 seconds. So this one would be 1.5. Okay? Because 1.5 and then 0.5 equals 2. Okay? So let's test it out and see. Oh, I made a mistake. It's not supposed to be glide. It's supposed to be go to. See, it's okay to make mistakes because I can find out what the problem is and fix it. No big deal. Now let's test it out. Awesome. And you'll notice that the chick and the duck ended up at the same place at the same time, which is what we wanted. Perfect. All right, now we're ready to change the background. So we are going to do this on the duck. You could do it on the chick if you wanted to. It doesn't matter. We are going to broadcast a message. So we're going to go to events, and we are going to call it, scene 2. Okay, because this is scene 1. Okay, so we're going to say, when I receive scene 2, we want it to change to a background. So we need to add a new background. So over here on the stage, which is in the lower right corner, I'm going to click right here where it says choose a backdrop. And I'm going to select the magnifying glass. I think the duck would like water. So I'm going to find an outdoor space that has water. Because I have a feeling the duck will want to play in the water. Now, the chick's probably not going to like that, but that could be something we add into our story. So let's see if there's like an outdoor space that has water. I guess that this one down here would have to work. Okay? Now, you'll notice that these are in the corner, which isn't going to work. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to drag our characters to where we want them. So the duck is going to be happy in the water, and the chick is going to be scared on this stone. Okay? So we are going to set their positions. So we're going to say, when I receive scene 2, the duck is going to go to this location. So we're going to go to motion, and we are going to say go to, and we're going to check our numbers. 2076. Perfect. Okay. Now we need the chick to work. So we're going to click on the chick, and we're going to say, when I receive scene 2, we are going to go to this location. Okay, and we're going to check our numbers. Uh-oh, the numbers are not the same. Oh, yes, they are. Negative 125 and negative 49. I was looking here. So, yes, the numbers are correct. Okay, now, the only thing we have to add is we want the first scene, to be the farm. So, up here at the top, this duck script that says when green flag is clicked, we want it to start at the farm. So we're going to go to looks and we're going to use this backdrop. Switch backdrop 2. So we want it to start not on water and rocks. We want it to start on farm. Okay. And the other thing that we forgot to do is over here where it says when I receive scene 2, we want that to switch to water and rocks. Okay, now it should be good to go. Let's test it out. Hello, little chick. Hello, duck. Would you like to play with me? Sure. So here they are walking and boom. Uh-oh. Something's wrong with the chick. He's over here, which might be funny in the story because he could be hiding from the water. But let's double check. So when I receive scene 2, he should have gone right here. I wonder why it didn't. So when I receive scene 2. Maybe we can also add, just to be sure, we'll come over here to events and see where it says broadcast. So we're going to say broadcast scene 2. See if that works. Okay. Hello, little chick. Hello, duck. Would you like to play with me? Sure. There, it worked. Okay. So now it's your turn. Finish the story or make your own story completely different. It's up to you. Thanks for listening to my tutorial. Bye!